football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home of the West Virginia Mountaineers. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid game.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. He didn't get there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he finds the running back in the flat. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Cavaliers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He breaks free. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, West Virginia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Breaks free. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Back to throw. It's Jones. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Jones. The receiver grabs it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And they'll use the ground game here. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Touchdown, Virginia, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Look out, room to run here. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Jones. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Black. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, West Virginia.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Mountaineers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking downfield, it's Jones. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. And the Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. The shotgun running play call. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Mountaineers are on the move here.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a first down, and he's already got a play.
The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to scramble. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
3:25.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to pass. It's Jones. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Mountaineers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Punt quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Mountaineers are going to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Second down.
Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Bert, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And they hand it off to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Running back with the football. Breaks off a defender. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Mountaineers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Cobra. Ringo.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
Easy.
He keeps it on a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Touchdown, West Virginia. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back, it's Jones. Pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the Mountaineers are in the red zone now.
Here we go.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Back's got it again. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Spider.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They're able to get him down.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation.
Ready.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Virginia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Green 25.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he didn't make it. The defense rises up, so it's still a 1-point game.
West Virginia, 24. Virginia, 23.
So with just one timeout here, they're lined up to kick it off. Not going for the onside kick, surprising. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive